Play Channeler on turn 1 here, because this if we play Swamp Thoughtseize, we can't double spell on turn 2. Could keep this. Seems okay. Let's try it. Lightning Rock with Camera Saga. I've seen it. It's interesting. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. I really feel like I would like to try to figure out a way to play some amount of flagstones in the deck, and every time I try to build a deck, I try to include flagstones, and I get stuck. So maybe you can't play it. That's kind of where I'm at with it, I guess. So they shockingly just don't have Natty Tron. I think I want them to Ballista so that I can heat it and, you know, try to surveil into a Filter Land or an Urborg for this Tourach. We have 4 of those in the deck. Wooden, thank you for the gifted sub, the Tiny Easel. That's very nice about you. What do you think about Tron currently? I think it's probably a little underplayed. Would be my impression of it. Alright, so Surveil, get Delirium, 2 looks at a Filter Land, or I guess 3 looks. Miss on the first 2 looks, we do get Delirium. Kolaghan's Command is a interesting top deck, I guess. I also have the Kroxa in my yard now. So my opponent's hand is Karn, the Great Crater, Ulamog, Horizon Canopy, Mystery card. So I think I'm returning Channeler, making them discard, just main phase, looking for a black source. Hard time finding it despite all these surveils. That tea was too hot. Oh man, too hot. Woke me up a little bit though. So here comes the card. If they minus, we get to kill the Karn. They did discard the Ulamog. So then is Canopy Mystery card, and then whatever they get here. There's no like nothing in exile for them to grab. Okay, they get a Ensnaring Bridge. Drew a tap source. Okay, well, Karn down. And now I probably need to go for Luris and then do a bunch of surveilling so I can find another Kolaghan's Command to deal with the bridge. Plays the Canopy, hand his bridge, 2 mystery cards. Plays bridge. Passes back. Could dash Ragavan. I think that I would rather get an extra surveil because we really need to dig for another Kolaghan's Command. So the Channeler gives me like a good degree of additional card selection here. I'll keep that on top. Let's keep it. They have another Karn the Great Crater on top, which is a little scary. A little scary. Yeah, you could just keep casting Kroxa with Luris. I think it's better to dig for command. I mean, obviously this turn we can't even cast the Kroxa. But that is a line to be bridge, yeah. Hey Wolverine, Happy New Year to you too. So, it might be best to play Voidwalker from Luris. Kill bridge, make them discard. No, let's get them Hellbent. Let's cast the Kroxa. Cast the Kroxa from the Luris to make them discard. I am a little under the weather, but I'm good enough to stream. If I'm not good enough to stream, I will stop streaming. Thank you for checking in. It's really like I just kind of lost my voice at this point. I mean, my throat does hurt a little bit, but I'm keeping it managed with, you know, tea and spray and stuff. But I mostly just kind of feel like I've lost my voice. So me and Esther are gonna do the Taylor Swift thing where we just like write on little post-its and show them to each other. Dude, Esther's been obsessed with the re-release of the album. I'm not really sure what all the details are, to be honest. Release of one of the older albums. How many hours a day is Esther let me out to the room? Only to poop, so like just the average 3 hours a day of pooping. Esther's feeling fine. She also has like a little bit of congestion that she usually has when the weather changes. And I also do get like this when the weather changes like this basically every year. Where it's just like 30, 70, 30, 70. I just get like this, but I'm getting COVID tested tomorrow. I couldn't get a quicker test. Please no medical advice though. Thank you. I've had enough of that. Yeah, very quick 3 hours of pooping. Just like the average, regular human amount. They found tower, play tower. Hold. Hold. Wait, they have redundant pieces of both. They have redundant pieces of Tron. Right? Their hand is tower. They just played a power plant. Their hand is tower, mine, power plant, Ugin. I mean, I'm casting this card. And then I guess what I do here is... Probably shouldn't have fetched. I'm going to cast Needle. Cast Needle, see what they do. Unsurprisingly sack the map. They get an Urza's Tower. So let's name Ugin the Spirit Dragon. And then we can cast Kroxa. Although they probably just discard the Ugin. Yeah. Maybe I should have Kroxa'd first. I guess so. Oh, I should have also attack with Ragavan first. Plus, I don't know. I kind of feel like minusing is good. Maybe go after towers back because they have another tower. Yeah. They didn't play it though. So I might just eat their mine. I don't know what. I think they must have misclicked. Another card. Can't quite cast that one. Okay, but I'll cast the Inquisition so I can escape Kroxa. Give you a little bit more info. Well, mine, tower, Ulamog. So then is Mine, Tower, Ulamog, Mystery card. They play the Mine. We should be able to get them. So we can discard, I guess, only 2 cards here. Which means they can keep the Tower and then try to rip something off the top. Yeah, if I guess Kroxa, they just discard Ulamog and they can top deck a Tron piece. But here... If they, or sorry, top deck something. But even if they play something big here, I can just Kroxa kill them. Ooh. So they're gonna get bridge, but Kroxa kills them. Okay. They're dead on board. They weren't dead on board. They just discard Ulamog to Kroxa. Unless I'm missing something. They're dead. They're dead to the Kroxa in hand though. I have Voidwalker to Karn. Playing against Luris. 14 days ago, seen playing Hammer Time. Also with Luris. Cool mug, thanks. A friend of mine got it for me. I'm a big fan of Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is the new Netflix show. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's pretty good. Dude, Blacksmith's still so freaking good. I think I'll take the Paladin, though. Maybe I do take the skill. It's just, yeah, skill's just such a blowout. If they go Paladin, Shadow Spear, I get to, you know, Kolaghan's Command, that'd be okay. Cowboy Bebop was based off Japanese cartoon. Sounds kind of lame. I only watch live action shows because there's like real people there instead of it being a cartoon. You guys get me. Okay, up again. They cut out Ed? I thought that they had... Okay, I haven't seen it. But I thought they left Ed in. But, like, Ed was... Ed's character was, like, a little over the top is what I heard. I actually do want a bunch of Ragavans on the draw, because it's like... Again, if they play Sentinel on one, you really want a creature on turn one. Oh, Ed shows up. I see, I see. Yeah, I'm not going to watch it. I don't really have too much interest in live action anime. You'll keep this. It's like, I really like a lot of the originals, and they're just not for me. What can I say? They're just not for me. I think I'm going to get Blood Crypt here, so they may not be able to play around Shinka as well. Hunter x Hunter. Esther's brother keeps trying to get us to watch Hunter x Hunter. My friend Jeff also, that's his favorite. I haven't really seen it, though. I've seen, like, a couple episodes. Me and Esther recently watched Agretzko. We really liked that. We thought that was really good. And that's why my throat is so sore, because I've been doing the heavy metal from Agretzko. Blacksmith skill. I guess I'll just take the Paladin. And then cast the Aid. Might have been better to take the skill, kill the Sentinel. Skill's just so freaking good. Yeah, I'm caught up on Cobra Kai. Caught up on Cobra Kai. I watched this latest season at 1.5 speed because I don't know. Like, at least season 3 was just so cheesy, and I feel like this last season was really cheesy too. But it's, like, more bearable at 1.5 speed. Why cast Aid? Because you can, like, I can steal a hammer with Ragavan here. Like, I'm still hitting them with Ragavan. So they do have Blacksmith skill up, so I'm not like too interested in just trading heat for the skill, especially when they have a free mana. So I think I'm just going to go Luris in hand here. Letting them hit the card here is kind of bad, though. Season 4 was your favorite? I really like Season 1. Season 2 was good, too. Season 4 was fine. I did watch it, like, all in one day. It was fine. They named Mishra's Bauble. Look, I'll take a look after the stream, Sanchez. Oh, I should have played my land. Because now they're going to Blacksmith skill. Oh no, they'll do that. I'll just kill the Bob if they do that. Oh, they didn't. Okay. I think I'll play the Bauble out. Oh, I should have saved it for DRC, actually. I was thinking about another Sentinel. Weathered Wayfarer. What the hell? What in the actual hell? Again, we know they have Blacksmith skill up, so I don't want to play into it. Maybe I should have taken it with the Thoughtseize, though. Okay, so I'll heat the Stoneforge Mystic, see if this eats the Blacksmith skill. Probably doesn't. But I get to hit them with Ragavan. I get to go Lurrus, Tourach, Chump Blocker. Got some good draws here, too. That's an interesting draw. I'm going to sandbag it so my opponent doesn't know about it, of course. Yeah, maybe use the skills better there. Didn't hit anything off the Ragavan, unfortunately. No, skill only gives +2/+2 if it's an artifact creature, and Bob is not. So their hand is Blacksmith skill, Marsh Flats, Weathered Wayfarer, mystery card. They play the Marsh Flats, go down to 6 life. Sack the Silent Clearing. Stoneforge Mystic, Shadow Spear, kill me. Game 3. Yeah, Wayfarer is really weird. I'm not a big fan. Yeah, I don't know where my sweater's from. My mom, or no, Esther got it for me. My mom also got me a sweater, so I gotta... But this one was from Esther. Let's keep this. Obviously needs to find some lands, but with Bauble, Channeler, Heat, we're pretty likely to find some. Yes, next deck will be your pet deck, chat. Don't just wait. Thought I graveyarded a Channeler. Okay, let's see what we draw off the Bauble before I... Oh, sorry, I already drew. So I'm going to upkeep this. Take your card and get out of here. I could have graveyarded for Delirium, I guess. Probably not a good decision. Alright, take the draw. Graven Cairns. I'm going to attack. I think I put Lurrus in my hand here, because if my opponent just makes a Saga token, I don't get to use any of my mana here. So I think I need to use my mana on Lurrus. Would not a Trophy ever play Vintage Legacy Creep on stream? I usually do in between like rounds of tournaments and stuff, but the reality is like people come to my stream for modern content. That's like really what I'm, you know, focused on, and you know, I want the stream to be like not just what I want to play for fun, if that makes sense. Like, I know that sounds kind of like bad, but I need to push myself on the stream, otherwise I'm going to get complacent. It's just, I feel like I'm really worried about getting complacent and just like goofing around and not pushing myself as a streamer, because I'm a really lazy person. I'm someone who does get lazy really easily. And I just don't want to like get addicted to cube draft, which I could do really easily, and like lose sight on what I'm focused on. Well, that was really good for me. What deck would I play at a kitchen table? I play I have a sea monster EDH deck with Polar Kraken, Yoko Mordor, all the bad sea monsters. How can I be lazy? I beat Dark Souls. I beat Dark Souls without dying once on stream. It was really weird, like, cause I used to do a lot of like no death run attempts of Dark Souls off stream for fun. I'm gonna play around Blacksmith skill by going destroy this big deal you two. I did like a lot of those off stream for fun, and then I just kind of like randomly like during maintenance decided one day to try it on stream, and like I got it on my second attempt. My Sea Monster commander is Slinvada, which I think is the only. I guess there's now the new one from the new Innistrad set is another new tribal payoff, huh? You know, every person has two sides to them. They have the person that they are and the person that they want to be. And if you want to change, you know, your nature, you really have to work at it. And so like I'm very naturally lazy, but I also work really hard to like fight those impulses. Grief pitch Architects of Will, not a very good matchup, especially now we don't have the Void Mirrors. We do have Voidwalker at least. Welcome back, Inquisition. Them not having a 1-mana cycler is really good for me, I think. The Waker of Waves does change that equation somewhat. Hopefully they don't have land and 2 Cascaders as the perfect 3-card hand here. Drawing a lot of dead removal spells. Can't cycle that. Okay, we really need their hand to stumble. They're missing both 3rd land and Cascader now, which is good for us. Interesting draw. Slipping into your own habits, setting my sage advice. Well, my advice is figure out what works for you. Like I've got like a lot of weird tricks that help me that I don't know that would help you. But I would say my one tip that I think is probably universal if you are looking to motivate yourself, if you're looking to get better at something, my biggest tip is to find something you want to do. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if you, that might sound kind of obvious, but you're way more likely to get off your ass and do some stuff if you're actually interested in what you're doing. I know, yeah. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully their one mystery card is not Violent Outburst. To be big sad. Okay, I could force of negation it, though. I think I just hold up my mana here. Yeah, wise man once said, just do it. I'm not playing Shadow, I'm playing red-black. Not like a super drastically different deck, I guess. So what's nice about Kolaghan's command is you can make yourself discard a Voidwalker in response to a Living End, and then use Voidwalker to cast Living End. They could be a little slow in the draw. I think it's not that into these Terminates and stuff, though. Yeah, I agree that winning game 1 is a really big deal in this matchup. Very lucky for us. Probably have to mulligan. No discard spells. No Voidwalker. No Chalice. This hand has Chalice, but no land. Okay. Urborg, I guess, maybe helps them cast Grief and stuff. I guess I should be doing this on their turn because of Grief. I think I have to cast the Voidwalker. I don't know that I can beat Curator Architects, to be honest. The other line there was Thoughtseize my own Voidwalker, and that turns off Shardless Agent, basically. I think it's just too hard of a line to take, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe it was the winning line, though. Especially with this Architect's trigger, I'm not sure that I can win. Taking a lot of damage next turn. We even draw a 1-mana creature next turn. Oh, come on. I did cite it Unearths, but they stacked my deck. Things get way better on the play for game 3. Hey Doom, how's it going? Can discard them for some info. Ingot Chewer is good info. What is Thoughtseize on Voidwalker turn of Shardless? So what happens is, if your opponent casts Living End, when you have a Shardless Agent, sorry, when you have a Voidwalker in your yard, Voidwalker comes back to play, and Void counters the Living End. So you can cast Living End off the Voidwalker and undo the Living End, basically. So the sorcery speed nature of Shardless Agent usually makes that not something that you want to do. But what am I putting back here? The Bauble, I guess, and the Terminate, obviously. But but they can still like Violent Outburst end of turn, so your Voidwalker has Summoning Sickness. They can get you that way. But turn 2 Voidwalker in the play is very good, just like being Graveyard Hate. Street Wraith is really, really bad for me here. Damn it. Double Street Wraith. Tilt. Do you have the Thoughtseize at least? So here, I'm going to take the Violent Outburst. If they Shardless Agent, my Voidwalker gets to cast the Living End. I don't know why they're doing this in response to the discard spell. It doesn't really make it. They miss some subtlety in the deck. But now they need to find land Violent Outburst really badly. Channel Lens was printed 6 to be decent. The only one I've seen is in the white one, which doesn't seem that strong to me, to be honest. Like, you might end up playing them in the same deck together, but it's not like going to be a big deal, I think. Put Forest in the yard, get Botanical Sanctum. Close game. They discard Architects, which is weird instead of cycling it, to be honest. I guess they just cycle the Riverwinder, fine. I feel like you're supposed to cycle in first. Street Racing there is bold. I guess you have to be bold. It's also possible they don't know the Charlotte's Agent Voidwalker interaction. It is like kind of a weird narrow thing. Yeah. I mean, the Voidwalker also just kills them, actually, because they're at 3. Right? Voidwalker just kills them. No, it doesn't, because of Waker of the Wave. Waker of Waves shrinks the Voidwalker. Yeah, it's a 2/2. Almost missed that. Doesn't the Kroxa? No, the Kroxa only deals them damage if they don't discard a spell, but they have all spells in hand. So if I draw a burn spell, like Kolaghan's Command or Bolt, I can win. Interesting. Oh, I need to unearth, because they have Grief for the Yard. I need to unearth before, could unearth Kroxa to get them actually hellbent. I think this is probably a bit better. Yeah. I also get to exile all of these. Or no, sorry, I get to exile the Living End. That's the important thing. I don't get to exile all these, do I? I do. Okay. I was mostly concerned with exiling the Living End. Oh no, I exiled all of them but not the Living End. It's so weird. It's so weird how this works. Soldier, thank you for 3 months. Appreciate you. Glad you liking the stream. They discard Drakehaven. Whoa. Kind of surprised. I don't know. Yeah, once you understand, like, the Voidwalker interactions and stuff, this matchup does get a lot better. So they're basically guaranteed to have a spell in their hands. So I think I'm supposed to get back Voidwalker again. Still no Delirium. But Voidwalker lethal next turn, Lurrus in hands. Also maybe have Escape Kroxa there. Okay, 3-0. Maybe Rakdos is back. Use the restroom real quick. Opponent's 4 now at the moment. Got a good hand, though. Well, the bottle's kind of low, so I have to spray it, like, a little bit more. MTG bot says it knows their record. You can see it in the chat. So playing against Grixis Shadow looks like, which is, I think, a slightly unfavorable matchup, but we've got a good hand on the play. Okay, opponent with the triple 1 mana spell, looks like. Good draw. Dang, if they have Drown or Dress Down, their draw is just like so freaking perfect against mine. I should have got Mountains. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't think I could possibly afford to hold the Tourach there. This feels so bad. Only have 2 types in my yard for Delirium. They could skip their Kroxa next turn. Gonna be a tough game 1. Still no Delirium. I can Delirium when I cast the Heat, I guess. If I drew a removal spell here, I could maybe kill Channeler. Like I drew Bolt to Terminate, kill Channeler, kill Kroxa. Problem is they just get to skip the Kroxa again. Yeah, I know if I had played that first match, this maybe goes different, huh? Nothing to do that game, I think. Says maybe hold the Tourach, but I just don't think that was the line. You should sideboard like this. Just keep 2 Voidwalkers in. I think I'll actually play the 3rd Voidwalker on the play over 3rd Terminate. Tar, thank you for Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. How playable is just doesn't have the cantrip? I like close to unplayable. Maybe just a sideboard card. Tara, I don't know if thank you for your subscription, but thank you for your subscription. Alright, let's keep this. Kroxa is the best card in the matchup. You don't really want to draw 2 this early, but this would be a great mull to 6. And the extra Kroxa is fine. Unearth is also one of the best cards of this matchup, which is nice. If they kill my Ragavan on 1, they're probably going to go Channeler, Unearth Ragavan on true. Although usually you want to Unearth Loris. Is it going to be harder to win the race with some people racing? Yeah, I mean, more competition is harder, of course. I don't know why it would be easier. Hopefully they play a discard spell next turn. That'd be really nice. I'm gonna graveyard that. Faster Kroxa escape. Hey Evan, how's it going? Is there a playable mentor shot? I was playing with an Esper Unearth mentor deck a little while ago. Trophied with it, I think. Yeah, Moto does. I think Moto might give you like an avatar for being trophy leader. Magic Land. I wrote a like 3,200 word article about sequencing on the first 2 turns with Ragavan decks, both counter spells and discard decks. You can find that on Shadow Fireball. You didn't cut discard spells in Thoughtseize Mire. You can't cut all of them. You need some to deal with Luris, but some. Usually you leave like 2 to 4 discard spells in the mirror, or these matchups. Yeah, that article is on CFB Pro. I think I block here because I can go Luris, get it back to your C next turn. If I don't draw land, or if they discard my Luris, I get to escape Kroxa. It's really good. 2 cards in their hand. Yeah, you need a Channel Fireball article. That's I'm saying like the topic is really complicated. The topic is really complicated. Oh no, I need to go freaking. No, hold on. I can still go Luris Channeler if I want, but is that better than just escaping Kroxa? Let's go Luris Channeler this turn. I should have played the weight of the Bauble. Got stuck answering a question. But I'm saying, like, it's a really complicated topic. I'm not going to recite you my essay, but I've written one for you that you could look there if you want, or you can, you know, just not. Yeah, it does play around Drown, that's true. Okay, Dress Down's kind of interesting here. Them not getting to use Dress Down on the Shadows is nice, at least. I don't think I want to play around discard spells here. I'm just going to correct the Bauble now. Could draw a Bolter Heat. That could be relevant. Yeah, you need to subscribe to the article. It's not free. Tough game to navigate here. And try to hit the CG tour? Probably not. I might play one or two, but the EV is just not that good for me, to be honest. Yeah, the SCG is coming. The tour is coming back this year. They announced it recently. Thoughtseize, okay. Very, very tense game. They go down to 4. Their shadows become 9/9. So if both of their shadows connect here, I'm dead. Tour as an SCG con, sure. Why are they doing this on my draw step? It's so frustrating. Like, why would they draw step this and not upkeep if, you know... They waffled? I don't know. It's just kind of frustrating because yeah, why not their own instep? It just... I don't want to... I know... I feel like I've been talking about ghosting too much lately. But, it's like just moments like that feels like I'm getting ghosted, you know what I mean? Like, there's really, like, no other reason to do it. It's like the pause on your draw step... And then the like wait into like a few seconds for like the chat delay to end, and then cast the Dress Down. Why does it feel like a ghost? I don't understand the timing issue. It's just like the only reason to cast it on draw step is to get perfect information in the draw step, right? Ghosted means they're watching the stream, and I'm not like saying they 100% were. It just really feels like they were in those spots, right? Don't play perfectly. Yeah, exactly. It's not a 100% thing. It's not a 100% thing, and I shouldn't be bringing this up, but it's just...